All right, Nick, let's talk about the Chicago Bears. Obviously, a lot of coaching changes in the Chicago Bears. A lot of vibes have changed about the Chicago Bears lately. It's a team that seems like it's on a strong upward trajectory. But in this grand scheme of things here, it's not just the people inside the Bears organization that are noticing it. People from outside, really good players, are dropping hints saying they want to come to Chicago as well. I think this is really great news for the Bears. But before we get into that, I'm Andrew, and this is Saturday Morning Inspection. All right, Nick, as I alluded to, some really good players, especially up and comers coming through the draft, are saying they want to go to the Chicago Bears. They like what's going on there. Let's get into the article and we can talk more about it on the other side. This is from Sports Mockery. It says, many feel Ashton Jeanty is the kind of special talent who will go early in the first round. Jeanty was asked about that prospect on Fantasy Football Happy Hour, and he admitted the likelihood is low because running backs tend not to go that high, but he admitted he'd love it if he appeared to have a specific team in mind. At no point did the host mention the Bears. They only said the top 10, but the running back said Chicago entirely of his own choice, which tells you he has a serious interest in joining them. Chicago's new head coach has a reputation for heavily incorporating the run game into his offense to great success. Detroit was ranked 5th and 6th in rushing over the final two seasons there. This was with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs as his backs. One can imagine what he might be able to accomplish with Ashton Jeanty as his lead option. Nick, I think this is really interesting. Obviously, the fact of Jeanty and the Bears, it sounds nice because I think they could use a good running back. But the fact that he, unprompted, says he likes what's going on in Chicago, he wants to go there, got to give Bears fans a good feeling that top players coming out of the draft want to be in Chicago. Curious what your thoughts are on this one, Nick. But before we get to you, Bears fans, in the comments section below, let us know. We're talking a little bit early, but talking about the draft. Running back kicking the tires as an option. What do you think this team needs to go, though, with that first round pick? Do you think it's a running back? Do you think it's a defensive player, offense? Let us know what your thoughts. What are you looking for the Bears in the draft in the comments section below? But nonetheless, Nick, what do you think about this latest out of Chicago?
Yeah, for me, it's not the connection of the Bears to Gianti or any other running back or any other player. It's that we're starting to see a big vibe shift, like you mentioned, where everyone seems to detect the buzz and energy in Chicago right now. And a lot of that's due to Ben Johnson, of course, but a big part of that is also due to Caleb Williams and just the overall talent that's available on this Bears roster. Now, obviously, they have holes they have to fill, but at a lot of key positions, quarterback, playmaker, offensive playmakers, and defensive playmakers, fun, exciting head coach, right? Storied organization, great rivalries, a lot of great history. I mean, this is just a Bears franchise that has a lot of momentum right now, and they got a good chance here to capitalize on it. Because one of the advantages, if you have this kind of at least perceived momentum, is that players, free agents and rookies alike, want to come play for you, right? It's like any good organization where vibes are good. If when Google or Facebook, everyone went about 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, everyone wanted to work for those companies. The vibes were 100% good. Things obviously change over time, as everyone knows now with those companies and other businesses as well. Things go up and down in cycles. Right now, the vibes are high with the Chicago Bears. There are other rumors and other reports that a lot of free agents and potential trade targets want to go to Chicago. Again, as much a part of that of Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, the combination together. And this is what happens when you get fun and exciting coach and fun and exciting quarterback mixed with historical organization. You get nothing but buzz, you get nothing but energy of players wanting to come play for you. And I think this is a great sign for the Bears because one of the challenges the Bears have had to overcome over the past couple of years is that exciting fun effect that we saw with the Green Bay Packers, right? Last year, they were exciting and fun with LaFleur, Jordan Love. They were able to go out and get big time free agents. You look at Jacobs, you look at McKinney. Obviously, the Detroit Lions with Ben Johnson, they were exciting and fun. Now the Bears have had a chance with the hiring of Ben Johnson and, of course, last year drafting Caleb Williams to vault themselves at that same level as, my opinion, the top two franchises in that division. I know the Vikings had a great record, but I think that was a little bit of mirage. Their playoff performance kind of revealed that they were a massive overachieving team. I think long term, this is a Lions, Bears, Packers division, probably in that order when it's all said and done. I think we're seeing a lot of energy and momentum heading into Chicago right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some veterans want to take a little bit of a discount, right? You're going to see rookies really pipe up and say how much they want to go to the Bears. You're going to see the best undrafted rookie free agents want to go to Chicago versus other teams. And it's little things like this. This was an advantage the Chiefs have. This is an advantage the Patriots used to have because of their winning titles. When you have this advantage, players want to take discounts, undrafted guys want to go to you. It gives you a leg up over the competition. There's been a lot of great news for the Bears this offseason, and reports like this, I think, are the best yet to come because it's all part of that momentum. And once it starts going, it's really hard to stop.
Yeah, Nick. And when you talk about the Bears and the vibes going on, it reminds me a little bit of a reminiscent of a college program recently doing kind of the same thing. A team we like a lot, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, historically a really strong program in the past, really down times until Matt Rule comes around, starts to bring the vibes up. Everyone's like, God, this guy's a turnaround artist. He can do great things. You start to see some of these better recruits like the Dylan Raiolas of the world start to consider Nebraska. They start getting better and better recruiting classes, better and better transfer portal classes. Kind of in the college realm, that's what I'm seeing the possibilities are for the Bears. The Bears, fun, exciting. People are starting to get the buzz around them. Better and better players are starting to look towards them. So I think this is a team that's going to turn around in more ways than one. Yes, Ben Johnson, exciting play caller, can do a lot of really great things with his offense, but I think it's more than just the play calling and the coaching. I think, like you said, the buzz. People want to be involved because they feel like something special is going on here in Chicago. And I think there's going to be a lot of good things that happen because of it.